It's Kareen here, and what you're about to witness is one entrepreneur's journey on how they navigate a challenge or need support in an area of their business with me. Results may vary if you try this on your own. The purpose of sharing this with you is to help you know that help is always available and you don't have to do it alone.
We have one 100K investor that has committed funds to us, which I'm excited for. But this was back in May.
Okay.
And she keeps saying since then, any day now. And
what does that
it
mean?
keeps being pushed. Right. Exactly. And the
So
thing
she
is
signed her subscription agreement?
She didn't sign off on the safe. I just followed up with her again. I follow up with her weekly. Sometimes she writes, sometimes she doesn't. But she told me 2 weeks ago, because they had moved to Utah. They just acquired 2 other funds recently. And so there's been a lot of legal stuff that they had to do, audits, things like that. So I get it. But, even 2 months ago, she's like, we're wrapping up. Everything's looking good. And then her and her wife moved to Utah. And now it's like, because it's a new kind of jurisdiction or something, they couldn't invest out of Utah. So they were waiting on the approval. And 2 weeks ago, she said it's going to happen any day now. And so today I wrote like, hey, do you have an estimated timeline? Right.
Every day is today the day.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, it just seems like we're trying to raise 500K more. And we would reach profitability with that.
Yep.
And I know that with that too, I want to be able to put in purchase orders so that I can, because I'm not going to ship product that we already have to the UK. It's going to be way too expensive.
No.
So it's going to be upcoming purchase orders. I'm literally going to split them in half. Yeah. What I typically do for the US, send half to the UK fulfillment center, half to our studio.
Yeah.
And
it's now your warehouse. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So now at this point, we just can't put in any purchase orders. So we're in this weird period of just like waiting.
So I know that some other fellows have worked with the manufacturing side to also become like co-investors in the business where you can get inventory ahead of time with the deal for sale, right? Like, so I don't know who in these different countries. That's why I was asking, like, where are your products coming from? But if you know there is a specific line that will like knock it out, for the UK, like the what SKUs that you decided you're going to sell out of the UK initially, right?
Yep.
What you could do is talk to your manufacturer and say, hey, what type of lending do you guys provide? They are constantly making and producing at a high margin for what you are paying. So sometimes, because they know that the throughput will come once investment comes, they will give you a deal for a certain purchase order, and then it's like paid on when it sells. And there are different agreements you can think about there. And I don't know if you've had that opportunity yet to think on the COGS side of things, how you can leverage the manufacturer, because they don't have things to manufacture if retailers aren't coming to them. So those that are in the surplus financially have now started to create like lending in essence to produce for payment later if you have a strong relationship with them.
Yeah, the 2 that we do, I've approached one a couple of times and they're just not into it. The one that we did, and he has delivered products even without any deposits, period. That was based on that 100K that was supposed to come in. So he's not happy with us right now, waiting for payment that was supposed to come in with that particular production. And
but that's been sold, those items?
It started. Yeah. It started to be. But really, we were playing a lot of catch up and we were paying him like chunks at a time, but then it has stopped now. And so he's like, what's up?
Okay. So that needs the ejection too. Because sometimes it could be also just like a higher, you carry a lower margin basically on the sale to like pay them back per item sold.
Yeah.
Versus like lump sums of things, like they are actually part of that sale process. If
Yeah. I wonder, maybe the India manufacturer might be open to that. That's a great idea. But we haven't done we only did one production with them so far, but it's worth a shot for sure.
Yeah. And just say, like, have you partnered with brands before because they know it's a cash game, right? Like, so it's like but you have to look at the business. If you're going to do this, you have to look at it as if like they are partnered with you and are like the first to get paid because they are the ones providing the product. So you want to do the payback based on the sale of that item. So when you're looking at your own margins, you add the payback of that loan amount to each item as part of your COGS so that money goes to them, not to your margin, like not to your profitability.
Right. Yeah, that makes 100%
See how
sense.
you look at it?
That's a great idea.
So that could kind of like allow for inventory, more sales, etc. The other thing on the sales side of things is to create the experience of first to purchase in the UK, like where you're starting to pre-sell your products to earn some cash injection into the, business and you're also gauging where the markets are locally that are going to be interested in your product to then do, special launches of different parts of your line and create more of like that FOMO experience before product's actually ready.
Right. Yeah.
Because, something about, I'm sure your brand value and community too. It's like, it's really about the community.
For sure. Yep.
And so if you can create experiences like that, to also just have your buyer invest in what you're about to go produce.
Yeah.
People will wait. People will wait for products these days. Just want to remind you that breakthroughs and strategies are here for you. You don't have to be isolated on your business building journey. If you'd like to have a chance to connect with me and let me be all up in your business, go to heykareen.com/connect and a team member will share how you can obtain the best support at this time. You always can have me in your pocket by leveraging my AI. Go to heykareen.app, download it, and start chatting away. And of course, I am always here, willing and ready to be the support you need. All you have to do is ask.